Gil Collar has a message for students at the University of South Alabama. She wrote an open letter to the university, shedding new light on the death of her son.
Collar was shot and killed after he charged at a campus officer several times in October. Investigators say he was under the influence of a drug called 25I when he was shot.
Fox 10 News reporter LETISHA Bush joins us live from the campus at USA. LETISHA tells us more about the letter.
Bob Lanise, Bonnie Collar really details her grief over the loss of her son. She talks about how she wants her son to be remembered and what we can all learn from his life and his death. She chose to release the letter through the university's student newspaper, The Vanguard. She says she hopes it reaches the campus she says her son loved. Bonnie Collar lost her only son 6 weeks into his freshman year in college. Through her grief, she wants the university community, especially students, to learn something from her son's life and death.
This is the common ground that I think that maybe this campus needed.
The editor of the student newspaper, CASSIE, FAMBRO, worked with Bonnie on the release of the letter.
It hits you regardless of if you've lost anyone or gone through anything. Anyone who's ever gone to a new environment can relate to this letter.
In the letter, Bonnie says things are different in college compared to back home. She says you cannot assume that everyone you meet has your best interest at heart. She says, quote, a police officer you see on the street is not the same as the one back home who coached your baseball team for half your life. In some parts of this letter, Bonnie Collar speaks directly to students. So we took the letter to students to get their reactions. The letter resonated with Margaret PEMU.
I understand where she's coming from, and I understand her point of view, and that's actually pretty good advice for whoever that cares to listen.
And freshman Michael Hearing believes Bonnie's message will help bring some closure to a campus still dealing with Collar's death.
The vibe isn't as thick, I guess, as it was when it first happened, but there's still some tension, I guess, between students and officers.
Bonnie Collar also urged students to simply make good choices and to nurture those relationships that students made back home in their hometowns, and to sort of keep a sense of who they are even when they go to college. If you want to read the letter in full, it's on our website, fox10tv.com. In Mobile, I'm LETISHA Bush, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, LETISHA.